AR kit, I can position this target here on the floor and have this scene here. Now, what you can see here is I have, um, you know, this kind of virtual gym set up. It's a little bigger than the room, so some of the objects look like they're floating, but they're really just off in the distance. And there's a virtual trainer here that was recorded by me doing different poses. So what you can see here is there's now it's playing back this right leg, balance on the right leg. And then after that, it'll be doing a lunge. And at the bottom is the playback control. So I can change the speed of it. So I can make it go fast. I can replay it, as I can do the lunge and so forth. But all of these exercises, you know, here are in the AR space here, but they're also, if I change my camera, they're in a VR space here as well. So you can see the same world in this VR environment. And there's another avatar that you'll see over there that's actually would be me, tracked by me once the camera picks me up. And so, you know, with this, we can have our AR, our VR. I can change it so that the VR camera tracks to the AR camera. So now I can just move my camera around the space. And if I go back to the AR environment, now the way this works is, and again, this is going to be accessible to you guys to like build off of. We have a list of files here that are the actual recorded animations. So, you know, you saw the lunge. If I choose, I can choose the number of reps over here. So I can make it 10 or 11 reps of side bend, and I can add that. And you can see it gets added on the left side there. It added a side bend animation. And so I don't know what knee bend is. Let me try doing that one too. And then when you're done, and then there's the side bend animation, right? So you can record your own animations here. And to do that, there's the red button there is the record button. Now, the thing that makes this very, you know, powerful too is that there's this upload and download buttons, which are the first, the second and third buttons here. So if I click on the download button, it's taking me over to a Google Drive that has a bunch of animations. So I can hit the download button and download some, or I can hit the upload button, record an animation, and then put it up there for other people to use. So this is kind of a, you know, virtual trainer type of application that you can add your own animations to and then have other people have them available for other people to use. So now if I'm going to get into this virtual world. First of all, I'm going to like slow it down a little bit, or actually I'll play the sequence from the beginning. So if I hit the play session sequence over there, it will replay. But now what I can do is I can get in there and you can see there I am in this environment. You see right now I'm behind her. Oh wait, right now I'm going to change the camera. There's the ability to mirror it so that it appears the right side to me. So now I can see it. So now you can see I'm behind her, but I can also go in front of her. Oh, it lost my tracking there. But if I go in front of her, I start to occlude her. But also there's these boxes here. You can see I can interact with the boxes. Right now I'm behind the boxes. See, I can start to push the box there. I can interact with the virtual world here and knock those boxes over. And there's some balls over here. I'm a little in front of that ball. I think my door's closed. Let's see if I can get it. Can't quite get that one. It's a little behind this. You can see like it's right there. I'm right at the edge, so it's getting, but like, I think there's another ball back here I can get. Kick those boxes out of the way. I'm still a little in front of that one. This room's not quite big enough for where those objects are. But again, you can make virtual objects that the person can kind of interact with that way. I just need to, move them a little closer for the starting point. But if I want to record my animation sequence, I can hit this red button here. I can give it a session name. I'll just call this P1 since I don't want to type a lot. All right, and then I can set the time. So right now it's by default a 10-second session. And if I hit the record button, it's giving me like 3 seconds to get in position. And then I can do some motion for 10 seconds and record that. And then that motion, if this is all working right, should be available. And there it is at the top, P1. And I can't reach the button right now with my phone the way it's mounted. Hold on, I have to take it out of the holder here to push the button. Select. Oh, there it is. So you can see now there's that P1 motion. Right now it hasn't gone into it yet. It's doing the knee bend one. So I'm going to speed it up a little bit. Oh, there it is. Let's slow it down. There's that P1 motion that I just did. You can see it's getting still occluded by my body a little bit, that it thinks it's still there. If I go back into body tracking mode, you'll be able to see it again. So there's that motion that I just recorded. And then what I can do is I can upload it to the cloud. And now it's available to anybody that was connected to me. And I can change the avatars too. But then I can also, you know, go into, if I want to be in that virtual space instead of that augmented reality space, I can do that. I can choose which character I want for me. And now I'm in the VR space instead. And then I can, again, have the character it's so hard going back and forth and doing this. There. I can have, you know, my animations I recorded and go through and try to follow along.